When I first came here, I just needed a job, looking for work. It wasn't too long after that, you start accepting more and more responsibilities as they're given to you. I wanted more, and I would take more responsibility, and it wasn't too long after that it was kind of recognized. Opportunities, they exist, and people are going to see what it is that you have to offer, and they'll make sure that you're kind of set in a different direction that's going to be more rewarding. I appreciate that.
The atmosphere in this facility is people want to be the first ones to do stuff. They want to take a chance, and they love the company has confidence to let them do that.
There are 10,000s of decisions made every day. In Europe, in this plant maybe, but 95 or even more % of the decisions are made on the shop floor. We try to leave the maximum freedom to employees to do it their way, in the best way they think they need to do it for their customers.
I hear stories every day from around the world about our employees delivering the JM experience.
So the company started in 1858 when H.W. Johns experimented with a clothes wringer, tea kettle, and some tar and created some of the first roofing shingle products. Then Charles Manville started his company, and in his company he actually started using pipe coverings made out of sheep's wool. Eventually those two companies got together and they formed what today we know as Johns Manville. Along the way, we acquired a series of additional products through acquisitions, and that's now our Engineered Products division. And it's what has really allowed JM to bring the solutions to the marketplace that our customers are looking for.
It's not the innovation only that we are doing now, but it's the innovation of the company since decades that invented all these grades that go into 15, 20 different applications.
If you drive a German car, the probability that you breathe the air inside the car, which goes through the air ventilation system through a JM media, is more than 40%.
This new line will become big part of the common business between Johns Manville and Nena Gessner.
We're developing the technology that will astound the glass-making world. We see this stuff every day, but if people really knew what was going on at Johns Manville, and particularly here at Etowah, they would be amazed.
Johns Manville never has to do one thing to please Wall Street. They never have to do one thing to please some management consultant or some board of directors or anything of the sort. The only people they have to please are their customers.
Traveling here in Dallas, Texas, just met with 65 of our largest contractors. And one of the things that we talked about were industry trends and some of the tools, processes, and products that they need to be successful in their business. And we're going to take that data and we're going to go back and we're going to give those contractors and our customers what they need. Because at the end of the day, that's really what the JM experience is about. It's about giving our customers the service, the products, and the value that they need to have an overwhelming desire to do business with Johns Manville. That's the JM experience.
I don't have the personal relationship with any other manufacturer that I do with JM. I've ridden bikes with their CEO and vice president. I've met husbands, I've met spouses. They've opened their doors. It's become a personal relationship at that level. And I can't say that about any other manufacturer.
The reason we do business with Johns Manville is basically the vision they have, the partnering they've done with us, the people they have, and the quality of their materials they have. It's a mixture of a little bit of everything that makes them unique.
We have very strong relationship between the people who do the business, the sales and our procurement, the R&D guys. So it's definitely a people-to-people business what we have with them.
At the end of the day, people buy from people, and we tend to buy from JM.
Those signs there, they're real. They are there for a reason. We care about our customers and we care about our quality, and that's the reason we have a job.
Our differentiator is our people, and it really is about the relationships, and it's about the relationships across the board, whether it's with your fellow employees or with our customers, with our suppliers, or other stakeholders.
We heard one customer saying that you are not one of our preferred suppliers, you are the preferred supplier, and we will do all the new developments purely with Johns Manville, only with Johns Manville.
When we talk about freedom to achieve, a young man that took a different path in life here at IAG, the Johns Manville company here in Phoenix City. The gentleman has a bachelor's degree, and he wanted more. He wanted more of an opportunity, He wanted to be able to shine. He wanted to show people what he had as talents. And we actually found a place for him. He's actually able now to come out, strive, and show what he can do for the company.
I would say you can do things differently than you can do with our competitors. But beyond that, we're committed to the communities that we live and work in.
When you see employees out at bowling tournaments working with people with disabilities, when you see employees feeding the homeless, or employees working together to build a Habitat for Humanity home, it's wonderful.
It's casual. Everyone knows what their job is and knows what their part is to get the job done. So afterwards, when you can socialize with them and talk about things that aren't work and stuff like that, there's a real camaraderie there too, right? You're good friends.
To develop a team culture, we have to communicate in a very good way. And over the year, we have developed a free culture where we can say everything to everybody, yes, and it's not depending on a level. We are discussing the problems and together we solve the problems.
I came here 13 years ago as a temporary employee, and I was good as a temp doing the little part that I did, and I was able to get hired on full time.
I've been at JM for almost 2 years now.
For a year and a half.
38 years.
More than 25 years.
It's a great place to work because the people are good. I mean, everybody has a bad day, but nobody has 2 bad days in a row.
What's coming back to JM is the spontaneity, the feeling of family.
I've been here 34 years and my son works right over there.
I brought my sister here, she works in insulation, and then I brought my aunt to roofing.
I've been with Johns Manville for 10 years now.
For 3 months.
3 months.
It'll be 37 in January.
21 and a half years.
3 weeks now.
For a year and 8 months.
3 months now.
I've been with Johns Manville for 18 years.
I was here when the plant opened.
Less than a month. Almost 2 weeks.
42 years. Actually, this month.
I think the JM experience is a teamwork thing. It's a culture that tells people, hey, if you do your job well, you can make a big contribution. And if you want to do something else, you can do it.
All we tell people is to do their best by the customer, and we'll keep it forever and we'll all win.
I believe if you're gonna do something, be real good at it.